Today I want to talk about why I avoid people and why you should consider avoiding them too. It's not that I hate people, but it's because I love peace. And if you would have told me 10 years ago that I'd be the guy that would rather be alone than around a bunch of people, I would have laughed, because back then, I was saying yes to everybody. Fake friends, constant drama, people that drained me of energy. But once I realized that what I truly value and what I need to protect is my peace, everything changed. And I'm probably not alone. And that's really why I wanted to kind of talk about this today, because I realized that as I've gotten older, it's actually gotten worse. My circle has gotten smaller, and the amount of time that I want to be around people is actually shrinking. Today, guys, I want to talk about why avoiding people is actually good and something that I'd recommend you consider. So now let's talk about some reasons why it's important to avoid people. Number one, people drain what they don't build. And this is something that I learned the hard way. People will take from you. Anything you'll give, your time, your energy, your resources, right? Maybe your money, right? They will take from you as much as you are willing to give, but they'll never give anything back. They're not really clapping for you with your wins. They're more competing with you, all right? And the moment that you stop basically giving is the moment they basically take off. They're not truly your friend, all right? You need to be around people that build you up. All right, they build you into a better person. They give you energy. They give you life. They give basically your time a return. All right, and what I mean by this is you got to think about the time that you spend with anybody as an investment, because you only have so much of it to give. And if you are investing in somebody that gives you nothing or will basically take from you and doesn't give you an ROI on that investment, you got to run like hell. The second reason is that peace is better than popularity. I used to be the guy that wanted everybody to like me, and I thought that if I was a nice guy, I'd be popular. The thing that I've realized as I've gotten older is that popularity and peace really can't coexist very well, because if you are constantly seeking approval, or you're trying to be popular, or you're trying to basically always be liked, it's impossible to have peace of mind, because you're constantly seeking. And when you're constantly seeking and thirsty and hungry for more or attention or to be likable, it's impossible for you to have quiet and peace of mind. And that's something now, like I mentioned, is like the most important thing. I don't want to be stressed out about who I'm going to hang out with. I don't want to be thinking, oh, did I get invited to this party? Or am I, cool? Or do they like me? You know what? My close friends and family, if they respect me, that's enough. Number three, drama is addictive, but so is peace. Think about that for a second. So chaos can feel normal when it is ever present. All right? Do you have a friend, or maybe multiple friends, that it seems like they've always got something fucked up with their life that's going on? And you think to yourself, how can this much bad shit happen to one person? It's because they attract it. All right. And honestly, when you're around this, it becomes almost addictive. You feed off of it. It feels normal. But once you step back and once you basically remove yourself from these people that are chaotic and toxic, and just the drama is ever present, it feels a little bit weird to not have it in your life. But that's when you start to realize that the calmness actually feels good. It feels better. And then when you're around these chaotic messes, it's whoa, 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 whoa. I got to get away from you. You stop hanging out with people that are high drama, high anxiety, high chaos. It's amazing how much more in tune to it you become, and how much faster you run from it when you see it. Number four is boundaries are like a superpower. I used to feel guilty when I said no to somebody. Now I feel guilty when I say yes to somebody or something that I know that I shouldn't. All right, setting boundaries is one of those things that as you age, as you get more mature, as you become more comfortable in your own skin, it's amazing how liberating it is and how much you protect yourself. And so for me, 49 years old, I think back to when I was in my 30s, or even my 40s, early 40s, and the people that I would say yes to, the parties that I would go to, the conversations that I would basically indulge, I think about it and I'm just I wasted so much time being with people, talking to people that I should have basically avoided. Boundaries aren't walls, they're filters. And once you realize that you don't owe anybody access to you, it's amazing how your life changes. It's also amazing how your friend circle will actually shrink and basically like correct itself. And what I mean by that is once you start throwing up boundaries and like, nope, I'm not going to do that. No, I don't want to go there. No, I don't want to go hang out or go to the bar and waste my time. It's amazing, right? I've got a lot of friends that love like on a Sunday, going to a bar, hanging out during the day and like watching a game or whatever, right? I will not do it. I did it like once and I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm not having a good time. The rest of my day is like wasted. I would rather be by myself, go for a hike, sit on my couch, be by myself than sit and do something with people I don't want to do it with in an environment that is wasting my time. And number 5, the right people don't drain you. And that's something else that you're going to have to really think about, right? When you think about all the people that you spend time with or all the things that you say yes to, how many of these things add value, make you feel good when you leave a conversation or an interaction, right? Maybe you're energized, you're excited, right? Or you feel good. Those are the ones that you need to basically protect and surround yourself with, but not all the time. And that's something else that I've come to realize about myself. I used to think that I was like a huge extrovert, right? Because I was really good around people. I've realized that my people skills really was a defense mechanism for growing up in an environment where I was changing schools a lot. And so once again, when you're young, you don't want to be an outcast. You want to fit in, you want to be invited, you want to be social, right? And so you're basically like, or I should say, I became like really good with people. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that it drains me. When I think about going to a party or an event, right, of people that I don't necessarily like consider like my super close friends, like it is exhausting for me to go. Honestly, because I know what I'm in for. I know that I'm going to have conversations about shit I just don't care about. And time is one of those things that you can't get more of, you can't get it back. And I almost like go into these interactions thinking like I am literally wasting my life. This is 3 hours of my life that I'm basically never getting back. And when you start thinking about things like that or your life like that, it's amazing how much more selective you become with the people you surround yourself with, but also the things that you actually do. And so for me, I've come to realize that I prefer my own company. I also prefer quiet. It's amazing. The peace, the quiet, the calm that comes from just being okay with being by yourself. And that's something else that has come with maturity and age. I used to be somebody that always wanted to be around a bunch of people because I wasn't good with who I was. I wasn't comfortable, I guess, in my own skin to the degree at which I needed to be in order to be able to be quiet and still. But the stillness is a beautiful thing. Having calm, having peace, and protecting it with every ounce of your being is important, gentlemen. If there are people in your life that you should be avoiding, start today. Don't wait. Once you understand that the peace, it's powerful, everything changes.